My name's Ollie, and this is my story from inside Harefield Hospital. My bed in my room. I'm 25 years old and I am now 9 weeks post-transplant after having 2 new lungs. I have cystic fibrosis, and before my transplant I was becoming very, very ill. I was reduced to 24-hour oxygen, ventilator overnight, and could barely do anything by myself. There's not many hospitals where you get to a window with a view that green. It used to be a 2-bedroom, but it's now just a single bedroom after they decided that 2 beds is probably too much for 1 room. So it's now become my palatial suite of a room. Transplant is a weird thing because whichever way you look at it, you're going to be living the rest of your life with someone else's organs inside you. What I find really bizarre though is that I don't find it as odd as I thought I would. Before my op, I was expecting that when I came round I would feel completely different on the inside, and that I would be constantly aware of this different thing living inside me. But that's not how it works at all. I actually feel completely normal. I can do things that I could never do before, and I can now dream of doing things that weren't even on my radar before. And all of that is down to the bravery of one person, the generosity of one person and his family in allowing his lungs to be used after his death to save my life. At the moment, I'm in Harefield because the doctors say there's something wrong with me, although they can't tell me what it is. I had a bronchoscopy yesterday and spent the rest of the day pretty much unconscious from the anaesthetic. And I'm waiting around today to see what they reckon is wrong. I feel fine. Most days in hospital are pretty tedious, but today is more tedious than most because I'm essentially just waiting for doctors. But it means that for the time being, I'm just sitting in my room whiling away the time as best I can, which at the moment is in not very interesting ways. I'm mostly just sitting and waiting. Such is my life at the moment. With such an amazing knowledge base and with such fantastic training and being such fantastic people, the nurses and the rest of the team here make your stay so much more comfortable. That sounds like an advert for Harefield Hospital, and it sounds like perhaps they've told me to tell you that. But that's really honestly the way that I feel about it, and I know that it's certainly the way that my family feel about it as well. I know that every single day I will thank my donor, and I'll thank his family for having the courage to do what they did and to make the decision they did at the hardest time possible. But every day I'll also strive to make the most of that day. I'm going to be living a cliche for the rest of my life because I'm going to be living every day for that day, and I'm going to be trying to do my best with it, trying to do the very best that I can, to be the best person that I can, to make the most of the time that I've been given. Without a doubt, I was only weeks away from dying before my op, and so the extra time that I've been given with these new lungs is something I want to grasp with both hands and really make the most of.